Yo, what's good?
What it do, man?
Hey, another day. I see you rocking that Jacob Fatu.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
So, so this is
hold
a
up. Booker
special.
T, Mama, there goes that man.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So this is a special episode, part one of the rundown. This is a busy week in wrestling, mainly because WWE is petty, but this is a really busy week. We got Raw, NXT, AEW Dynamite. You still got TNA stuff going on. You got you got All In this weekend. You got Saturday Night Main Event this weekend. You got NXT Great American Bash this weekend, and you got Evolution this weekend.
Woof.
So there's a lot of wrestling this weekend. A lot. Thing is, a wrestling event going on every day with the big four, as far as AEW, WWE, TNA, New Japan. Even though we don't count them, so they don't have a show here. But you have a show every day this week because TNA usually on Thursday. You have
Yeah.
every day, and NXT stars been showing up over there, so I kind of count them now. But you ready for this?
Let's get it.
All right, man. Raw this week came from Providence, Rhode Island. This Raw right here was the better Raw. This was the best Raw to me in the last month. The Raws lately has been kind of lazy and formulaic and kind of like there, but this Raw was pretty good and exciting. How you feel about it?
Yeah. I think, yeah, because I mean, it was a go home show. So they put a little bit more effort into it, I believe. Because it's a go home, it's a unique one because it was a go home show for multiple shows.
Yeah.
So it's like they was trying to play out evolution and all that, you know, on this one show. And then you still got to do a go home for SmackDown. So
Hmm.
it's like they tried to put a lot into it. I say
They
that
did.
they put a lot
Okay.
into it.
All right. So we're starting with Raw. Seth Rollins' group opens Raw. They still haven't came up with a name yet. Heyman kept saying the Empire, like the Empire Strikes Back, but maybe there was a word on, maybe there was a take on like Star Wars and not like actually the group name. But he kept
I
saying
think
the
so.
Empire, the Empire. So
Uh, they not. I okay, and this is probably gonna be an unpopular opinion. I like the group around Seth
mhm,
more than I like Seth.
mhm,
Like Seth to me doesn't have that same. And I didn't like the Monday Night Messiah thing either when he was with Buddy
yeah,
and all them. It's
yeah,
just something about it that just doesn't click all the way for me with Seth. Like I like him in the mid to upper card, and even on the main event scene with a different type of character. I don't know. It ain't really clicked for me yet.
like the one problem I'm having with this group in particular with him is we discussed this about I think around Money in the Bank or a little bit after Money in the Bank. We discussed that, especially me, that he's a heel, but he's not really a heel
Yeah.
because like they sing your theme music, they cheer for you when you come out. Yes, y'all like beating up on folks and all that, and it's kind of like y'all cool heels, I guess. But with him, it's just like nothing's changed. It's the same thing. It's the same problem I had with Cena for real, except for these last few weeks with him. But which is like you come out to the same music, come out to the same cadence, and nothing changes about you. The only thing that changes is like you're cheating a little bit. You're cheating in your matches, and you're going around beating up on folks, and you're like verbally like down in the fans. But that's it. Nothing else has changed. Like change the theme music. Come, I need the group name, bro. I heard somebody call them the Seth Riders, like kind of like the Death Riders. I heard somebody call them the Seth Riders. Like, dude, like come up with a name for this group. Change the theme music, like change your character, bro, and this how it needs to be. Like we should be singing off your theme music. That's your base theme music. You need to change this up.
Yeah, I mean, because even Braun and Bronson, they walk around in suits. They changing their attire.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
combine their themes. It's like
yeah.
it's kind of shaping up. Like I said, I like them around him. It's just something that's not clicking with him, and I believe that may be it. The fact that there really isn't much of a change, and it feels like
That's not a change.
and it
Like
feels like
put
we're trying to
Beck,
push him as the guy, and it
yeah,
just
put
doesn't feel like
put
the guy.
put Becky beside him. Like something needs to change. Like they're
Becky
both
still ain't
heels right
changed
now.
though.
Who?
Becky still ain't changed up either for
But
real, for real.
but put them together and make them like a heel glam group. I don't know, but they need to change something. The one thing I do like this week that they did let Braun and Bronson Reed speak this week.
Yes, I did like that. When they took the mic, I was like this. And for y'all
Thank
don't know,
you.
I watch a lot of this on the treadmill when I'm working out. So I was on the treadmill like this, trying to stand up because I'm clapping like, yes, let them
Yeah,
talk. Then Paul took the mic. I was like, yes, let them talk. You, sir, because
yeah.
the less of Rollins I get right now, the better. And this is not a diss to his in ring ability because I've been a fan of his in ring ability since he was Tyler Black. But this particular version of Seth Rollins is just not clicking for me.
It's not. And I love right now, and I like that Braun Breaker took that mic because it's showing me that number one, they're just not gonna be your lap, right? Usually
Yes.
lackeys just sit in the back, do what they're told, and that's it. I love the fact that not Brunson, but Braun Breaker took that mic and I hate Sammy. He ain't an athlete. He don't go to the gym. I hate him. Y'all cheer him. Like I hate him. And then I love Bronson Reed. Like I tsunami Seth Rollins 6 times. I got his respect, and I'm gonna do the same to Jay. Like that's why I joined the group because he has a vision for me. Like let them talk too.
Yes.
But Seth as the leader needs to change. He needs to change something. The theme music needs to change, which I heard rumors they was about to happen, but they need to hurry up with it. They really do. They need to hurry up. I heard rumors about that, and I heard it's supposed to be another member of the group. I don't know, but don't need to add any more members until they do something with Seth.
I think four is a good number right now, unless Sammy about to turn and be with him. But
I don't
it ain't
see
gonna be
that.
like a bloodline situation where he just can slide right on in and act goofy and make it work.
I,
It
I
ain't
need
gonna
a
be
I
like
need a
that.
I need a female in the group. That's what I
I
need.
can get with that. You
I
know
need a
what?
female in the group.
You know who's floundering and by herself right now?
Who?
Zoe.
Zoe hurt, bro.
I know, but I'm saying if
Yeah.
she came
So
back on the main roster, I could see if not like Becky Lynch or somebody like that, I would rescue somebody who's floundering like that. That
yeah, I
has
got you.
like like she's like a badass personality, but she's still a
I
little
got
green, but you know what I'm saying, like being under that tutelage. Because I
you.
mean,
Yeah.
there was potential in the faction she had with Shayna Baszler and them, but they just weren't booked.
Yeah. Speaking
So
of
I
Shayna Baszler, you heard she came back. She came back as a trainer.
no
Yeah, she came back as a trainer. Heard the news today.
get in where
Like
you
she's
fit
in
in, baby.
NXT. Yeah, she's in NXT as a trainer. So heard
I
that news.
mean, if you can't get it on the screen, shoot, do it somewhere. They still
Yeah.
making money. That's why we still recognize Jamie Noble and all them when they show up.
Yep. Bobby Roode, all them.
Yeah, Jason
Jason
Jordan.
Jordan. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, hey, get your money. Get your
All
money. You
right.
still making money with the company you love, so I ain't mad at it.
Yeah. So that was that opening segment, pretty much. Uh, Oh yeah, by the way, Paul Heyman called out Roman Reigns and said he ain't got the balls to show up and do anything to him. So you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
coming.
coming.
That's coming. All right.
And now that
So
it's war games, ain't no telling how it's coming.
Yeah, don't remind me about war games. Please don't.
For y'all who didn't know, man, the promotional material came out today in the email. They're doing pre-sale tickets in there. Instead of just saying Survivor Series, they're now tying war games to it now. So we were bragging about them not using it until today when they released that email. So now they attaching war games again.
Great. That's great. That's
And if they do it, it's probably going to end up being Satisfaction versus somebody
yeah.
or Solo. But yeah, but anyway, let's keep going.
All right. And other news of Raw, there was a backstage segment. We in the Judgment Day clubhouse, and they got like a memorial for Liv, looking like she died. And then I love Raquel, like she's not dead. Like she's coming back. Y'all do know that, right? Cause Roxanne set it up for her. I like that was funny to me.
Yeah,
Uh, and uh, Roxanne goes on to, go fight Kairi Sane, which you'll see later on. And there's a cake saying, "Get well soon, Dom." And Dominic asks Finn and JD, "Hey, did y'all send this cake?" And they're like, "No, it wasn't us." And you see AJ Styles peeking around the little equipment that, like, I got my eyes on you. So that was funny.
yeah.
I like that. That was funny. Kairi Sane did defeat Roxanne by pinfall. Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez started beating her up after the match. Asuka come in and saves her, and then we go to a backstage segment with the GMs, and it's official. Kairi Sane and Asuka is added to the four-way women's match at Evolution. So it's gonna be Kairi and Roxanne, not Kairi and Roxanne, it's tripping. Kairi and Asuka versus Judgment Day versus Sol Ruka and Zarya versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So that's the
They're
four
trying,
women competing at Evolution, and
they're
we'll
trying
do
to
that
kill this
review
card.
tomorrow. Yeah, and we'll review that tomorrow. We'll review that show tomorrow, and I got a lot of things to say about that show tomorrow, but I'm not gonna say
Uh,
it today.
uh-oh.
Yeah, Braun Breaker defeated Sami Zayn. Karrion Kross attacked Zayn again for the second week in a row. So he attacked Zayn before the match, and he wounded him, and Braun Breaker just picked him apart and got the win. How you
That
feel
boy
about Karrion
finished them
Kross?
off. I feel like Ken Cross finally getting the screen time he deserved. And the fans were chanting, "We won't cross," as they was carrying him out or trying to push him to
Mm-hmm.
the backstage area. So it's like
Yep.
the fans are letting them know we won't cross. So you gotta push him. You you
Yeah.
you gotta do something with him now.
And
And
they and him and Scarlett renewed their contract. So
oh
yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
on.
time.
I
It's
mean,
time.
he has a solid character now. The Gimp thing is over. He has a solid character now, I believe, to where it's believable that he can get in there with like a Damian Priest or whoever, a Sheamus. Like he a tough dude. Like his gimmick works. So if they keep what he got going on, don't switch it up. Let him do what he doing now and give him more TV time. He gonna be all right.
Cool. All right. Second thing I want to talk about on this show was the Becky Lynch, Lara Valkyria, and Bailey segment. I guess there's going to be a triple threat match going into Evolution. All three of them going for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. But in this segment, uh, I love how Bailey called Lara. You raised Becky hand like a little, you know, B word, and they get to brawling, and Lyra gets the best of Bailey and Becky. And this attitude with Lyra is just keeping on week after week, and I'm loving it. Usually, you'll see something like this, and they kind of cool off on it, but they keep his attitude, and I
Yeah,
love his attitude with her.
she
Like I
needs
said,
this.
ever since before Backlash, this attitude has been showing, and now Bailey got some of that too. So it's like I think this might be the best match on the card, honestly. If you ask me.
You
That's if you ask
know,
me.
yeah, because I mean, all three of them can go, and Lara has been elevated by Becky and Bailey.
Yep.
Like it makes her feel like look like this is a triple threat. It doesn't feel like an underneath girl. It feels like
Yeah.
three equal competitors that are gonna put on a good match. So when it feels like that, I'm actually looking forward to it. When you can pretty much pick the match apart and be like, all right, so they gonna stomp her out, and then they gonna have no. I feel like it's gonna be a triple threat match. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with you on that. It's either this one or the Rhea Ripley and
Io Sky.
Io Sky that I'm thinking probably be match of the night.
Okay.
It depends.
Uh, yeah. I also love at the end when like Becky Lynch is down and Laura is like, "It's the last time I'm gonna raise your hand for a match," and like they just slams her back down. I thought it was hilarious. So
Disrespectful. I like it.
I'm loving seeing Laura like pop out.
That's
So
that burger.
woo.
Hey, she
Yeah.
got it.
So else on Raw, El Grande Americano defeated Dragon Lee by pinfall. He hit him. He had the odds in his head, so it looked like Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser is coming out at El Grande Americano. He beats Dragon Lee and
He did the
headbutts him with the
stance.
little foreign object. Yeah,
You see him when he was in the corner, he did his
yeah,
little arm behind stance,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
brother
yeah.
forgot he doing a different gimmick right now. Dude went into the whole little thing. I was like, you just gonna show us that that's how you feel about this like Americano thing? Like is it do you feel like it's going
I,
somewhere?
I think this is what I think. So apparently the Chad Gable thing put a wrench and stuff, right? He got injured.
Hmm.
I think the character they like the character so much and the character does good merchandise that they didn't want to just throw it away because Chad Gable was gonna be out for about 4 to 6 months. So they're like, you know what? The gimmick is supposed to be a kind of a comedy gimmick anyway. Like the gimmick's supposed to be a comedy gimmick and we're not supposed to believe that it's Chad Gable or whoever, even though we know it is. So how about just have somebody else play the gimmick and they just carry on the gimmick to be funny? So I have
Yeah.
no problem with it right now because it's a comedy gimmick. So
Yeah.
I have no problem with
All right. Well, I mean,
it. What was that tag
that's
team? What was that tag team that Edge and Christian, the Los Conquistadores? What was it?
you lost conquistadors. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like you remember how it was like the Hardys were playing them at once to get at Eddie Christian, and then you know what I'm saying. So it's like
Yeah.
it's a comedy gimmick. So I'm cool with it. Like it's
All
alright
right.
with me.
I'm with it.
I'm alright with it.
I'm with it. I mean, let's just see where it goes for me. I just don't. I understand like they put the wrench in things, but I don't think Ludwig gonna be able to do it justice. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Well, we'll see how this go.
Yeah,
We'll see how it go.
I think Chad on the comedic tip just has it when it comes to the
Yeah,
comedic timing and the facials and the taunts and all that. His just hits different.
yeah,
But I'm with you though. We'll see what happens.
yeah. Jay Uso defeated Brunson Reed by disqualification. Brunson Reed threw an announcer chair at him, which I guess. Um,
That's how you feel.
Yeah. And then Bronson Reed hit Jey Uso with two tsunamis to end the segment. So, I mean, we're going to get into the last segment with Seth Rollins versus Penta. Well, actually, might as well get into it with the Rollins versus Penta. He defeated Penta by pinfall. Before we talk about LA Knight appearing, so Seth Rollins' group this week on Raw, they did their thing. They beat everybody else they needed to. So you
Yeah.
got that. They beat up on Jey Uso. They beat the crap out of Sami Zayn, and then they got Penta when Seth Rollins, which was a good back and forth match. Uh, low blowed him by his head. I know how it sounds. With his head, he low blowed Penta. Yeah, I know how it sounds, but it will happen. It- go watch it. That's what
Yeah.
happened. He low blowed him with his head. Like I know that sounds diabolical right now, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Head to scrotes.
yeah. That's what happened. Uh, and then Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins tells Paul Heyman to call him down here. It's just funny seeing Paul Heyman. Like, come on down here. Which I think is cool because usually, they'll just come down there, whatever. But I do like the little, hey, come on down here now. And they're coming. And then you see LA Knight come in, hit it with the blunt force trauma, hit Seth Rollins with the blunt force trauma, and rolls out the ring. And that ends that segment. And
He
Rollins goes
sneak.
out there.
He snuck him clean too.
Yeah.
He snuck him clean.
So Seth Rollins group did get their they did do they got all the wins, even though Brunson Reed didn't win, but I don't think he cared about the win. He just wanted to hurt Jay, which he did. So everybody did their part. Sami Zayn got hurt, Jay got hurt, Panther got beat. So there you go.
Huh?
Uh
They did what they came to
bef-
do.
yeah, yeah. Before we leave though, wanna talk about the Gunther Goldberg segment before we go? Well, we gotta talk about it long. Gunther comes out. He's talking trash, talking about he came out here for the last couple weeks, kind of verbally owning Goldberg, and Goldberg ain't did nothing about it. So they must mean he's scared. And then, in typical WWE fashion, we see right at this time, at this moment that this is happening in the whole arena, we see what?
I know what you about to say.
Yeah, we see a red car come through. Look like a Mustang. I could be wrong. See a red car pull up. I'm talking about spinning in the parking lot. He comes right out the car. If you don't know what match is going on, he ain't talking about say, hey man, what's going on in the ring right now? Somebody wrestling in the ring? No. He just come right out the car, roll right to Gorilla, roll right into the ring because he just knew Gunther's gonna be here at 8:42 p.m. at this time. He just knew it. Just knew it. And he
Yeah,
went right. Yeah, for real.
that did have me
That's one thing.
rolling.
That's one thing I hate in wrestling. Like, hey, I don't like Tez. Wait a minute. What Tez doing? He pulling up right now? He can get right out the car, go right into the arena. He knows I'm in here. He ain't say, hey man, can I have in the ring right now? No. Where he at there? Just go right to the ring.
Yep,
I hate
it's
that.
like
I
it's
really
like
do
they
hate
summon them like Beetlejuice. You say
it.
their name three times and they just
Yeah, a lot of wrestling companies do it because they see WWE do it, but WWE does it's horrible. But anyway, Goldberg comes to the ring. Star talking trash to Gunther, he's gonna beat him, blah 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 blah. He what?
how you know this promo didn't do nothing for you. Well, they gonna beat
No,
him, blah blah
nothing.
blah. Bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah,
spit
yeah, yeah,
niggas.
yeah.
Blah, blah,
Yeah. Yeah, Gunther tried to hit him, he missed. Goldberg knocks him down, trying to about to hit him with a spear. Gunther get out of the ring, and Goldberg tells him 5 days. Saturday night main event. We have to witness in 5 days one of the worst matches.
Probably gonna be less than 5 minutes.
You know what Kevin Nash said talking about Gunther? I mean, Goldberg should squash Gunther. Man, you don't sit your old ass down.
This is
Sit
why
down.
now you don't book. This is exactly why
Thank
you don't
God.
book.
Come on, he should squash Gunther. No,
Why?
no.
Why would you let
Ah,
Goldberg at almost 60? Actually, is he 60?
oh, no, I don't think he's that old. He gotta
Goldberg,
be
he
like
close.
50. I think he's like in his mid 50s.
Okay, so mid 50s, Goldberg comes back and squashes Gunther, who is right now, I'm not gonna say in the prime of his career, but in a very hot streak right now when it comes to promos, matches, and rivalries. You gonna let Goldberg come in out of nowhere.
A man that just threw a punch and he gassed already. That's the guy. He tried to throw a punch. He goes, like, come on, no, bro. No, no. Just cut it out.
If they let this go
Cut it
longer than
out.
5 minutes, it's gonna be bad.
Cut
Because
it out.
Goldberg gonna be super exposed. It's gonna be like Taker and him and Toddy. Because you remember, like, of course he was concussed, but at the same time he was tired.
Yeah.
It's like anything he tried to do that involved lifting or anything, dude was tired.
Yeah.
It's like you tired and concussed, and you trying,
But
man.
let's not do this.
I,
Let's not do
I,
this.
I honestly, for Gunther's sake, I really hope that he make it out uninjured. That's my
All
thing.
right.
If he allows this man to lift him up into a jackhammer for any reason at all, I hope he make it out uninjured.
Well,
Cause
all right, man. We're about to move to NXT. Um, there's a lot happened on NXT this week. A lot.
I can tell you what
Um,
wasn't happening.
what?
That Chase U segment
Mm.
and the doggone
Nigga,
family segment.
I ain't right to chase you statement down because I ain't care
I
about
know
it.
you did. Exactly.
And the family, I was gonna discuss this as one of the things that happened on NXT. But well, first thing first, let's get into Ricky Sainz versus the Vanity Project in the Gauntlet match, which was against Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, well, eventually here it won't be no Ricky, and the WWE Evolve champion Jackson Drake. So Ricky Sainz has to beat all three of them in order to fight Ethan Page at the Great American Bash for the North American Championship. And this match was like any other gauntlet match. You know, it's very basic and very simple. You know, you show the challenger or the person trying to go through the gauntlet match. He's flowing at first, and then the numbers get to him, and then he got to crawl back, and then he gets out, which basically happened on this show. Like I said, the match wasn't bad. I always like Ricky Saints to me as a performer and a talker, and
Yeah.
he did his thing. Uh, Jackson Drake, the Evolve champion, I like him. He's going places. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. He's going places. Uh, but Ricky Saints won this match, and he told Ethan Page this is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. So look out for that at the Great American Bash, which we're going to review after this, after the NXT review. We're going to do a quick review. How did you like the match? Did you like the setup? Do you like Vanity Project? What do you
I
think
like Vanity
about?
Project, man. They seem a little malnourished, but they
That's why they don't evolve.
yeah, they seem a little malnourished. But you know what? They put on a good match and they hung in there. Cause
Yeah,
Ricky ain't no slouch. Ricky been around for a while.
yeah.
So to me, when you get people like this, you expect to see a whole lot of botches and stuff like that. It
Oh, really
flowed.
didn't see much. Yeah, I
It
like.
went
I
nice.
yeah, they flowed. They flowed real good. Can't hate. Can't
Especially
hate
when
at
my
all.
man came in and started doing all the submission holds and
Yeah.
all that, and locking him up and twisting him up. I was like, okay.
Mhm.
Like, stuff you don't see every day. Everybody do a million flips, but you don't see people that actually take time to lock in a submission or work on a limb like they used to. So I like that.
Okay. So second thing, you want to talk about this Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace segment?
We can.
I will say this. As cheesy as that segment was, I liked it. I liked the segment because it gets to show you who Blake Monroe is and the kind of character she's going to be. She's just all
Yeah.
about glamour. Um, like to me, she's very beautiful, and I like the character interaction between her and Joy Grace. And I thought it was needed. You have a tag team partner. I mean, they're rushing this just like they rush. Like I said, I got a rant tomorrow coming with WWE programming going into this weekend, but I'm gonna say that rant for tomorrow. But the way that this match was rushed anyway, I do like the aspect of, hey, let's just show them some personality. Let's give Jordan Grace some personality. Blake Monroe has it. So let's just, throw them in a situation. And I
Yeah.
liked it. It was a good little segment. I like it. Some people might not like it because they might think it's cheesy, but I like it. It served its purpose to me.
I mean, it does. I mean, remember,
You
we
know.
came up at a time where stuff like this was the
So,
norm.
but yeah, I think it served its purpose. Uh, That's a cute little segment. So how you feel about that segment?
I mean, it was cool. Like I said, we grew up with stuff like that, so there was always vignettes and stuff like that running, or the odd couple doing something together that wasn't normally happening, or friends getting together, like whether it was Shawn Michaels running around doing something, or Goldust running around with somebody like Booker T, or it was always something weird. So we I thought it, like you said, it served its purpose, and it also gave people a little bit of a different side of Jordan Grace too.
Yeah,
So
which I like. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. All right. Also on this show, Charlie Dempsey defeated Tavion Heights. Why is everybody trying to leave Charlie Dempsey's crew? Like, because the thing was, if Tavion won, then he get to leave the no quarter catch crew. I think there already been two matches with two of his other members left, and this one's trying to leave. Why everybody trying to leave?
Cause
What's going on?
man,
And you got to
it
beat
caught.
Charlie Dempsey to lead the group.
I, First of all, I wouldn't want nobody in my group that's trying to leave that bad.
Yeah, just leave. I don't want you
Yeah,
in.
and they call the no quarter catch crew. Like the group,
Lame, bro.
I, after the initial release of the original leader of the group, it's been downhill for me, and their writing has been downhill. And I know dude is William Regal's son, so I know he's always gonna have like a spot. But as of right now, that spot ain't doing it for me.
Um, Jasper Troy attacked Javon Evans backstage earlier in the night. Yeah,
The way he squashed him against that door.
yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Joe Hendry and Mike Santana defeated Tyreek and Tyson Dupont. And then Trick Williams attacked Joe Hendry and Mike Santana after the match. And so you remember it's going to be Trick Williams versus Mike Santana versus Joe Hendry for the TNA Championship at Slammiversary coming up. I think next week. Next week. So
And
that's
I
going to
can't even
happen.
front. I like High Rise, man.
Yeah.
I like High Rise. And I'm ready for Trick to retain that belt. Even though I feel like they probably gonna take it off
I
of him
don't.
getting
I think
back
they're
to
gonna take
Joe.
it off of. Yeah, I think we'll get back to Joe Hendry. Yeah, yeah, I like. Yeah, I think they're giving it back to Joe Hendry, and I think they're gonna try to give. They're gonna try to build Mike Santana up in TNA. I think that's the direction they're going with that belt. But it's
Did you
just.
ever hear why him and Homicide split?
Mm, I've seen a couple of interviews, like a couple of snippets, but I just know he. I've seen the answer that he both of them went on the same page. So why did him and Homicide split?
That was pretty much it. They were
Okay.
Homicide was comfortable with what they were being given,
Yeah, and
and
he
he wasn't
was.
striving for more.
Yeah.
It's like
How it is, man.
you
How it be.
complacent,
Yeah.
and
He wanted
like
an AEW paycheck, and Mike Mike Santana wanted more.
mm, at
So
the end of the day, sometimes folk roll with you, sometimes you grow apart.
yeah. Now we're Homicide at, and with Mike Santana on NXT WWE television. So yeah. Um, the Inumura and Obi Femi segment was okay. Did you care for this segment? Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I like their main event scene is trash right
Yeah, anymore. Oh, oh, I applaud the
I,
little
uh,
man with the big
I know,
heart.
I know. You hated this because you wanted Jasper Troy to win. I know you ready to crap on this.
Yes, because okay, first of all, he shouldn't be here. It should be Jasper Troy.
hmm
Secondly, the fact that y'all are
I,
making him a threat.
yeah, I just don't think I think they're trying to hold off on the Jasper Troy over Femi again. I don't think they want. They're gonna hold off on it, but they're coming back to it.
But
Trust and
giving
believe me.
giving Troy the L and then letting him pick up Obafemi, and slam him
Yeah.
like it's 1986. My man
Uh-huh.
got body slammed, carried around body slam. He's like, oh, he was selling it like it was the worst thing ever. I'm like,
Hey man. Hey man. NXT baby. This is old school.
I just
But
can't take any more
I
as a
didn't
coach.
like to say, man, I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna make sure he walks out with the, you know what I'm saying? And you better give him my face before I break his face. And just I just
It's like, why you got
I'm
your why you got your
gonna
man's
do
right
it.
here?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with honor. Like, all right, bro, let's get Great American Bash over with. And for real, man, for real. Oh
Throw the
man.
whole show away.
Oh.
You throwing the whole show away.
Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Wait till tomorrow. I'm telling you, got a classic rant coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my bad. Wait till part two. This is part one. Wait till part two.
Get your
Um,
popcorn, y'all.
yeah, get your popcorn ready. Carmelo Hayes' fiance defeated Laney Reed, and which was a good
Give her her name,
what?
man.
Kalani Jordan defeated
Thank
um
you.
Laney Reed.
AKA
What?
Lil Maya, man.
That is his fiance.
Yeah.
You don't say no. I be saying you don't say no. I be talking about Mercedes Monet boyfriend.
Because he
I
ain't
don't
gonna
say
say his
Beast Mortar.
name.
Oh, okay. So she do.
Kalani's a different beast, man. Beast mode.
I guess. And then after the match, Thea Hill attacks Reed.
Hey,
Um,
you ain't say nothing about her finisher though.
who? You talking about Kalani?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the little spring off the top rope that she almost missed? Talking about that?
Hey, man. She connected.
A little bit. About she connected about 40% of it, but whatever.
Dang, 40.
Oh, 40%. Go back and look.
Hey, man, that's a hard move. She was thinking about it too
Whatever.
long though. I saw her thinking. I was like, what's she about to do?
Yeah, she was. Oh, let me land this, let me land this, let me land this. And she went for the bet and landed 40%.
You hit it though, baby. You hit it. You hit it, girl. You hit it.
By the time she got done praying to the God, I would have got up already and slammed up, but whatever. NXT. NXT. All right, man. Last segment. Last thing we're gonna talk about, Stephanie Vicare returns. JC Jane and they heard that they bit off her too. They really do.
Yeah. She ain't doing nothing for it.
Toxic the Trash and Wannabe is in the ring. The group is in the ring. And yeah, their name not Toxic Trash, they're the wannabes. But Fatal Influence. They're in the ring. JC Jane, I just don't care about this. I know I picked it as the segment we want to talk about. The only reason because my girl Stephanie Bakir came back. But they're in the ring, and then Jordan Grace comes out, and then um, they talk. You know, Jordan Grace comes out, and then Lash Legend comes out, and she's talking about how she gonna win the battle royal, and go on to face the champion of her choice. And then Stephanie Bakir comes out to a thunderous ovation. I was so happy to see her. Like, ooh, my baby back. You know what?
Look, y'all, did y'all peep the arms? Oh,
Ooh,
my baby back.
my
Yeah.
baby's back. She comes out to talk about how happy she is to be back, and then she talks some trash too, and then they all get to brawling, and then everybody comes out from I think Julia up in there. Yeah, so just everybody just waiting in the back, huh? Everybody knew this brawl was gonna happen tonight on NXT, so everybody in the back waiting to get brawling, huh?
Seems like I would too.
WWE logic.
Hey, one thing I know for sure though,
What?
Jada, Jada, Jada.
What about it? What about
They
it?
let her get the mic, and she cut a promo,
Hmm.
and I'm like, baby, you ain't winning this one. even though they highlighted her in the match.
That we took away from that promo.
Nah,
That
it's
she
just
ain't winning
funny.
nothing. We know she ain't winning nothing. I just don't. We just don't believe you. I don't believe you. That's why I ain't say nothing about her. The only reason I care about this segment is because the brawl and my girl came. That's it. And I know people probably watching like, well, we want to know what happened on NXT, bro. Well, I can tell you. I mean, this whole Last Legend, uh, Stephanie Bakir, Jada Parker, it was all brought out for this brawl, so you can watch, so you can pay. Well, my fault. So you can watch Evolution. You know, because the
Yeah.
ticket sales ain't doing good there. By the way, horrible ticket sales.
I mean, they said that about the first one though. They'll probably end up doing like a sequel
Well,
though.
the first one had like 10,000. This one's is right now at 4.
Ooh-wee.
It's set up for 6,000, but it's at 4. And you want to know what else happening on Sunday in Atlanta? Do you know what else happened that day around that time?
What?
Beyonce's concert.
Ah, okay.
Not saying a bunch of girls, because women that go to Beyonce's concert, and and men that have different sexual preferences. They go to Beyonce concerts. I don't think that's the same demographic as going to a WWE show, but I'm just saying, still
It's,
is.
I don't know. I say I hate when stuff like that happens on the same night because you split the audiences. Because I
Oh,
mean, you got people who are wrestling fans that's gonna want to see
probably going to the.
Beyonce.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, let's be
yeah,
honest, it's Beyonce. So if it's somebody that you know you want to see, and wrestling comes every, because they come to Atlanta so much,
a lot.
yeah, you ain't gonna really flinch at missing a wrestling show.
Yeah, but you want to
So
see Beyonce. All right. So Hank and Tank defeats the Calling. Uh, Stats, Luca, and D'Angelo have a meet in the warehouse by Andrea Rizzo. She sets up a triple threat match for them next week on NXT. So they all having this meeting like it's the Goodfellas, like it's the Godfather, and just lame. Just get this family crap over with, bro. It's lame.
yeah, I'm ready for them to be done. Like, please break
Like
up.
ain't nobody swimming with the fishes. It's just lame, bro.
When they come out, you can hear like the only time you hear like people cheer is when D'Angelo's music hit and does his initial entrance. After that's done,
Yeah,
you could you can hear the person talking in the last row
yeah.
when they in the ring cutting promos. That's right. So you betrayed me. You know. I'm like,
Them, them, and the Chase U stuff need to go
yeah,
now.
Chase U. I don't even know why they still doing Chase U.
No, they brought it back. They took it away, remember, and they brought
Yeah,
it back. I don't know
yeah.
why
I
they
don't know
brought it
why.
back.
I mean, because I don't see Andre Chase as nothing else unless you turn him into like a Damian Sandow type character or something. But
Because that's my thing. How this gonna translate on the main roster? Chase U. It's not.
no,
I would have been
that,
telling her, you gonna bring me back. Have me a new gimmick.
yeah, them
I
school
can't be. I
teacher
can't.
gimmicks, they
The
never work.
frat, the frat. No, just don't. No, they don't. They don't. He need a new gimmick fast.
Yes, looking
All
like
right, and
Tom
then
Green.
yeah, he do like Tom Green. And then Jasper Troy. I always want to call him Pastor Troy because it's Jasper Troy, but it sounds like Pastor Troy. Whatever, man. He comes
Ah,
out.
what y'all know about that Pastor Troy?
Yeah. But he comes out and demands to be added to the World Heavyweight Championships match, which I know you would love. Like, ooh, Adam, and my
Hey
my
man,
boy my boy Javon Evans come out, and he comes to the ring, punches him. Hits him in the Troy hits Evans in the ribs, and then Evans super kicks him, and then super kicks him out the ring, and then Javon Evans going to the ropes, jump over it, and splashes on top on the outside, and that ends that segment. and it looking like it's going to be Javon Evans versus Troy. Actually, let's get into the while we're at it, let's get to the NXT Great American Bash card. We're gonna do quick predictions. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy. Who you got? I got Troy.
I got Jasper Troy.
I got Jasper Troy too. They
Yeah.
can't not have him lose to Javon Evans.
No. They'll
They
let
cannot
Evans
have it.
get some good spots in, but ultimately he gonna be caught and slammed.
Yeah. All right. So Ruka versus Izzy Dane for the Women's North American Championship.
So Ruka.
I got Izzy Dane.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Izzy Dane. I think something screwy is gonna happen, and I think Izzy Dane's gonna take it.
Something
It's
screwy
not
on the
gonna,
lines
cause
of Zarya.
it's not gonna be fair. It's not gonna be fair and square because Soul Ruga's coming out with Zarya and Izzy's coming out with Paxley, Tatum Paxley. So
True.
something screwy is gonna happen. That what I got. All right. Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe versus Jason Jane and Fallon Henley. I got Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe. So
Oh
they're not
yeah,
gonna let
easy.
they're not gonna have her lose her first match. So
Mm-mm.
that's what I got. Um, Ethan Page versus Ricky Saints in the Falls Count Anywhere match for the North American Championship. Who you got?
50 Cents.
Got Ethan Page.
Mm.
Yep, I got Ethan.
All ego. All right.
All ego.
Ego.
And last but not least, the match you're not looking forward to: Obafemi, the champion, versus Yoshiki Inamura for the NXT World Championship. I know I butchered the crap out of his name, but dude,
Did you say Yoshiki?
I said Yoshiki, yeah, Yoshiki, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yoshiki, yeah, Inamura NXT World Championship, and I got Obafemi. Of course, you do
Yes.
too.
Well, you already
All
know.
right,
Over our day. The ruler.
the ruler. All right, people. That was part one of the rundown. You will get part two, which you'll see later on, and that will, like I said, that will have the Saturday night main event, which only had three matches so far. Uh, yeah, only three matches. You see that review. I mean, you see that prediction. You see the all-in prediction. You'll see the evolution prediction, and then you will hear from us about AEW Dynamite, their lead-in show going into their WrestleMania, their biggest event all year, all in Texas, starting at 12 o'clock noon. Yeah, you heard it right, 12 o'clock noon. Because they heard WWE was doing Saturday Night Main Event, and they said, "Nah, we good. We're starting noon." And then WWE was like, "Oh, you can start at noon? We'll do NXT at noon." Oh, but y'all show is 6 hours, so we're gonna have Saturday Night Main Event along with that too. So yeah, WWE just being paid. But
Super petty.
so you'll see part two later on. So yeah. Any last thoughts before we go, sir?
Nah, man. I need my people to win this weekend. That's all I got. I need y'all to win.
All right. Well, it's been great, but it's your boy CL Cool,
It's your boy Ted.
and we out of here.